Most of you watching this video today have probably heard the acronym BYOD, and I didn't say BYOB. We all know what that means. BYOD means bring your own device. And that's something that's been cropping up a lot in corporate communications today. Well, I'm talking to Mossy O'Mahony, who is the Director of Product Development for a company called Newsweaver. Let's talk about BYOD and its impact on internal communications.
Well, Mark, that's what makes this space, internal communications, one of the most exciting to be in from a technology perspective right now. Because with the consumerization of IT and BYOD in the last 10 years, the paradigm has almost flipped. For decades, employees always had access to better technology at work than they did in their personal lives. But in the last maybe 10 years, that's changed, whereby people actually have better technology at home than they do at work. And that's led to them, demanding more of the technology at work. They want a better user experience. They want things to be more interactive. And this has placed new pressures and challenges on companies to actually improve the technology they put at employees' disposal. And that gives the opportunity to internal communicators to actually be the people that champion that change in the business, provide more interactive, engaging technologies and user experiences for employees, and ultimately to use the intelligence generated by providing that kind of technology to employees to understand what's important to them, how to engage with them, and how to use that then to improve business performance by targeting them with the right types of stuff.
So if I'm an employee communicator watching this, and I agree that I need to get management on board with delivering communication to people at home, which they've always been reluctant to do because of security issues. How would I do that? How would I lead that charge at my company?
Well, it's about, to a certain extent, about relinquishing control, and instead of it just being a pure command and control top-down way of communicating with employees, actually encouraging more open, expansive, social, interactive way of managing the flow of communications around the business. So instead of it being purely top-down, information flows in all directions. And if they open up their organizations to communicate in this type of way, it'll surface all types of different opportunities and challenges that will help the business perform better. So it'll surface problems earlier, but equally it'll lead to things like sharing of expertise across the business, efficiencies, it'll cut out waste, and all of these things combined are ultimately what provides the promise and the opportunity through better communications to better business performance. And really, internal communicators have the opportunity to be the people that lead that change in organizations.
And of course, to lead that, they have to have the metrics first, because you have to be able to go to the C-suite and say, look, I don't know if you realize this, but a lot of people are accessing information now from home, from their mobile devices, from their iPads and their Androids.
That's right, and that's really where the gap is at the moment, is actually providing the reports and the analytics to actually give that data and take it to senior management. And that's really where the big opportunity is in the next couple of years. I mean, internal communications can almost become like the chief productivity officers for large corporations, so that they can actually use that intelligence to show the company how they can actually communicate better, work more effectively, and ultimately achieve better business results.
I like that. Internal communicators as chief productivity officers. They would like that too. Thank you for coming in today.
My pleasure, Mark.